The stop sign. This sign reminds me of a time when I was a troubled teen, running around being silly, and many times doing stupid things. Well, one day my friends and I decided to have a contest. The contest was based on who could best decorate their bedroom wall. We would go around town collecting items to use to decorate our bedrooms. We would collect things such as traffic signs. Man, we were silly. We would remove stop signs, yield signs, and construction lights, or anything that would look good. Nothing was off limit as long as it served as decoration and would fit on the wall of your room. Some of my friends even collected beer signs for their wall of fame. My decorated room was an absolute masterpiece. I felt as though I had won the contest before the contest had ever started. By the way, the prize for winning the contest? Well, the winner of the contest would get to wear that nice silk shirt to the next house party. You know what I'm talking about. Those house parties, and we had those nice silk shirts that we would rotate. Well, back to my story. My decorated room had a beautiful black spider net stretched under a purple light. The net was loaded with interesting trinkets and other colorful items that were gently placed for maximum reflection for full effect of the purple light. Well, on one of my walls there it hung. I hung a huge stop sign that I had taken from one of the local corners. Some people call that stealing. Well, anyway, hanging from the net was a beautiful multicolored papier-mâché chain that glowed in the dark, and it shined brilliantly under the purple haze of the light. My friends decorated their rooms with pretty much the same theme, but mine was the best in my opinion. Well, my mother came home tired from a long day of work, and she noticed a huge stop sign in my bedroom. I could say that she gently asked me to take it down, but that wouldn't be true. As a matter of fact, she said, "Boy, get your butt in here and take this damn sign down right now. What's wrong with you? Do you want to get someone killed? Put that stop sign back where you got it from. Take it back right now. Do you hear me?" "Yes, Mama," I replied. But I was thinking to myself, what about the contest? The judges still hadn't judged my room. And if I removed my winning decorations before the judges had time to recognize my brilliance, man, that would be a bigger waste. So I delayed in returning the stop sign. I didn't return the stop sign like my mother had demanded of me. Well, of course, I forgot about the sign. And then a few days later, we were playing football near the intersection. The football accidentally landed in the street, which caused pause of the game. And as the game was paused, we noticed an old Delta 88 coming down the street towards the intersection where I had removed the stop sign. We also noticed another car entering that same intersection, but that car was speeding. The speeding car failed to stop because the stop sign was still missing. The speeding car narrowly missed hitting that old Delta 88. You see, my mother happened to be driving that old Delta 88. My mother could have been killed that day. My mom didn't notice the near miss, but we did. All of us noticed it. My heart skipped a couple of beats as I took off running home to get to that stop sign. I ran at top speed. I ran so fast that I beat my mom home. I immediately took the sign down and returned it to that lonely pole at that dangerous intersection. I was lucky. A protective hand covered my silliness. The stop sign, the near fatal accident, and the demand for me to take it down. Man, I deserved a big time butt whooping. Wow. Now that I think back to that day, I realize that sometimes we don't recognize how our actions affect others. I never forgot that lesson, and I began to look at life through the eyes of others after that day. You see, it was a blessing that my mother didn't get seriously hurt. I'm sure the guilt of stealing the sign, compelled with the accidental death, would have sent my life really on a different path. After that day, I realized that I needed to stop being silly and stupid. I became keenly aware of how my actions affected others. Today, I shared a true story with you. I was lucky. I know that your story is true as well. Let's use today's lesson as an opportunity to learn from others. Thank you for listening to the story entitled The Stop Sign. I've also included a critical thinking discussion for you and your family, if it's possible. Also, be sure to include the 3 10s in your physical activity today. 10 minutes of walking, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 minutes of quality time. Take care of yourself and take care of your family. Make good choices and good decisions. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you later.